Hey, this is Rama from Cactus Landscape Designs and the Everyday Landscapes blog. Welcome to another watercolor series, a series in which I film myself watercoloring in an effort to improve my skills, etc., etc., etc. So, if you are subscribed already to this channel, woohoo! You rock! And if you're not, consider doing so. I try to post videos every week, every Friday to be exact, but you know, sometimes you miss a day because shit happens. Life happens. So, in this case, I am watercoloring a stem from a picture that I found off of Instagram. And I'm doing kind of my own spin on it. I'm obviously not going to make it exactly like the image. Sometimes the pictures are way too detailed for my fancy. And there it is. If you can see on my phone, my friend messaging me. Ha! So yeah, it's kind of fun to watercolor because I fidget a lot. I have extreme difficulty being able to just sit still. And when I watercolor, I found that it's soothing. Hello, Rama, come on. I find that it is soothing. And I try not to really get too critical of myself when I watercolor. I mean, I'm not an expert artist, but that's okay. I don't intend to be. I just want to be good enough to suit my own fancy and maybe good enough for one person but not the masses. So yeah, this painting is turning out quite interestingly. They all kind of evolve as they will to however they are supposed to. My goal for the future of this series is to make the videos around 10 minutes. This one happens to be around 12, I think, or some shit like that. But yeah, kind of around 10, maybe slightly less. And, you know, it's fun, entertaining, at least it is for me. Now, if you're wondering, do you go back and critique yourself? No, actually, I don't. Once I've painted something and I'm completely done with it, I let go of it. And it is whatever it was supposed to be, however it was supposed to be in that moment. I don't go back and go, oh, I could have done this differently, oh, I could have done that differently. I mean, yeah, there are many things in life I could have done differently, but I didn't. Get over it, is my motto. Because you could really dwell on life and dwell on all the negative things and all the past things that have happened in your life, which leads me to the quote for this specific page, because as you know, each page will have some sort of inspirational quote. So for this page, the top right, the quote, unfortunately I didn't film myself writing it, is, "The world is full of cactus, but you don't have to sit on it." I think that's actually really apropos, because what this is really trying to say is, the world is full of negative people, but you don't have to associate with them or let their negativity fuck with your life. The world is full of lots of negative situations, and while you may not have control over the situation, you have control over how you act and react towards those situations. Remember, your actions is your karma, and other people's actions is theirs. Consider that. The other thing is, in regards to this quote, is there's a book called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. Really awesome book. Whether you get the book hardbound or you get it on Audible, regardless, I highly suggest you read the book. It is basically what the book does is gives you suggestions, ideas, and teaches you how to emotionally be a better version of yourself. It's about letting go of the thorns or the cactus that have been stuck to you, that you've sat on for so many years that you should really be letting go of. And it's about learning how to quiet the mind, because oftentimes our mind goes rampant. If, let's say, for example, we text someone that we want to hear from and we don't immediately hear from them, oh my god, what's going on? But usually 99% of the time nothing is going on. The person is just living life and not in that moment responding to you, and that should be okay. I love this book. You should highly read it if you can. You know, that's the thing about life. It's not always going to be easy, and it's not always going to be filled with wonderfully fragrant roses. Sometimes there's cactus and thorns that you sit on. And sometimes you can just willingly choose to get up from sitting on those thorns and say, you know what? I ain't gonna sit on this today. So yeah, that's my 2 cents for the day. I'm trying really hard to be a better version of myself emotionally, because if I intend to ever have a well-balanced, loving future, I have to emotionally better myself and work on myself and be more spiritual and connected with God and my ancestors and everything else. Alright, so I'm going to leave the video here. Thanks for being here, and hopefully you'll stick around to the bitter end. Well, maybe that's not entirely true. The best end, I guess. I will be making more of these videos and trying to post them at least once a month as an experiment to see how they do. And to be truthful, I actually really like the idea of being able to watercolor and being able to really just paint and, whatnot. So yeah, having said that, thank you for being here. If you're here, again, if you're not subscribed, consider being subscribed. I try to post videos once a week, and I'm going to leave you with the lovely, happy rock music. And the music, and any music I use in any of my videos, I've been able to get for free off a free YouTube download. I'll put a link to the actual artist and whatnot at the bottom of this video. And I will also link to some of the tools that I'm using in this video. Alright, cheers for now!